Welcome to Spiritual Mystic. My name is Katrina, and this is your Enchanted Journey card reading for Friday, October 27th, 2017. The card for today is Spirit of Place. And this is a belief that is held by many different religions, spiritual practices. And it is one that I was taught growing up. Most of you don't know this. I was born and raised in the Appalachian Mountains in the mountains of West Virginia. My mom's parents were Irish, Scotch-Irish, with just a little German thrown in. But I was schooled and lived the old Celtic ways. We did everything by the phases of the moon and the seasons. My grandmother even cut her hair and toenails by the phases of the moon. Planting, we ate only food that we grew on our land that we were connected to. It sounds simplistic, but it's a very deep spiritual connection that you develop with the land that you're living on and that you play in every day. There were just acres and acres and acres of woods around our house. And even as a small child, 4, 5, 6 years old, once my grandfather had taken me out and hiked with me and taught me how to always find my way back to the house, I was allowed to go play by myself. I didn't have to tell anybody where I was or what I was doing. I knew where home was, and when I got hungry or thirsty or tired, and oftentimes being tired was just going out into a field and laying on the back of a horse and falling asleep. So I'm telling you this because the message of this card is everything has a soul, has a deep spiritual essence unique to it. I personally believe most living things, if not all living things, have their own spiritual consciousness. They might not process thoughts and ideas and emotions the way you and I do, and their eternal intentions are only to be themselves, to just be authentic, be themselves. But every tree, every grain of dirt, every rock, every flower, every animal, every insect, every snake or lizard, if it lives, if it can be born, grow, die, and regenerate, it has an essence, a spiritual connection, a spiritual consciousness to it. And a flower is a flower, and it doesn't worry what the trees are doing. And a raven doesn't really care what a raccoon is doing. And a snake doesn't really care what a skunk is doing. They honor their own true essence, their true authenticity. And that's what this card is really, really saying. If we feel lost, if we feel out of place, if we feel like life isn't working for us, if we're just tired and we need some regeneration, some comfort, some release from the daily stresses of life, then we need to get deep inside ourselves and find our true, authentic nature, our true essence, and just be us. Someone asked me one time, when I was really little, playing in those mountains and just, learning the old ways, what did I want to be when I grew up? And I thought about that long and hard, and I think I was in school before I realized that the world was going to expect me to be something. But then as I got older and I tried to fit in and do all these things that society expects of us, I realized that there was a huge difference between being and doing. What we do to make money, to be a productive member of society, to take care of others, is not who we are. It's not our being. And when we get exhausted, when we get scared, when we get sick, maybe we're just tired and we need a vacation. It can be a one-day vacation where you tune in to your true essence. and you let yourself be, just be you, be your authentic truth. The other message this card is saying is to remember every tree, every flower, every snake, every bear, every raven, the ocean waves, the winds, the sun, the moon, the stars. They all have a divine essence, and we are as connected to them as they are to each other and as we are to each other. There is a true spirit in everything. Every area of land, if you've ever been someplace like Sedona, Arizona, or Stonehenge, or the Mayan temples in South America and Mexico, they have a spirit, an energy there that is unique to them. The old ways, the people who have lived there and worshipped there and performed their rituals there, the gods that hovered over them and watched over them, or goddesses that hovered over them and watched over them and interacted with them when they were performing their rituals and trying to commune and connect to the higher powers. All of that energy is still there in the land, and it gives the area, the land, the place, a spiritual essence. And we all need to remember that and honor it and hold all of this spiritual essence as sacred. Because when we do that, then in turn we become sacred ourselves. During October, I am offering Enchanted Journey card readings for $25. You can email me at freeflowlife@gmail.com to book yours today. If you want more information about me and my services, the link from my website is on this video, and I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend.